Well, this one was a tale of two halves. Colorado State was on the ropes. Utah State was playing well in the first half. And then the second half happened, and the Aggies got beat 21-0, right? So, if I remember right, halftime 21-10, ending score 31-24. And the Aggies weren't even really that close. They should have taken advantage of some of the opportunities they had, but they didn't, and came back to bite them. They should have had a bigger lead, and they came back to bite them. So, over and over and over, this happened. So, I guess it's time to stop making excuses and just come to the realization that this is how this team is, and it's missed opportunities. It's just over and over. So not much else you can say. John Trell Rockmore. I'll wait till you're ready.
All right, good.
Okay. So first half, obviously, it was a lot different in the second half. Did they change something on offense? Did they run different plays, or what? What kind of happened in the second half, do you think?
Second half, we just didn't come out like we did the first half. This game was about execution, and we needed to step up and make big plays. Our playmakers, we look internally first, so it's on us, and no one else to blame. No plays to run, and just got to be better.
How much did Colorado State just come out like a wounded animal there in the second half?
They was looking for answers, and we should have capitalized when we had the chance, but didn't come out that way.
So how do you, moving forward, is there a way to change that as far as start taking advantage of opportunities, or is there anything you can change, do you think, as far as?
There's only one thing we can do is come together as a team. Yeah. Play our best ball, and then when we do that, I feel like we're unstoppable. So we got to get together and bring it in, and just look internally and play ball.
All right.
Thanks, John Trell.
Ready.
Okay. First of all, what went south there in the second half?
It's hard to get a grasp on it. 21 unanswered points. We can't finish a drive off on offense. We can't play the edge of the defense.
I think I saw a lot on social media and different things, like, kind of explain what happens on third down. You got 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 8, and you run 1 or 2 yards, 3 yards. It seemed like it happened quite a few times.
Rephrase that question.
It was 3rd and long, and the pass was either complete for short, or the guy was running short of the sticks and different things. So what breaks down on that type of play?
Was it the one that we were in 4-down territory?
Yeah, there was a few of them before that. Not recalling the exact one, but there was a few that they might have been 3rd and 7 or 3rd and 8, and it was like a 3-yard catch or.
Yeah, I remember the last one when it was going to be a 4th down. I'm trying to get half of it.
Right.
On the next to last series, I remember that one.
I remember that one too.
That's a 4-down territory call.
Yeah.
So I didn't need to try to get that. I'm trying to get half of it to move it down to make the 4th down manageable.
Was that the one with Hobbs, or are you talking about the?
No, the one with Hobbs.
The one with Hobbs, obviously.
It's a 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
It's a similar play to what we had run with Wyatt twice, and they played zone and came off on it and hit it, and the route's going to get the first down. It's the same route Wyatt Houston caught twice earlier in the game. It's just a different presentation. That one was below the sticks.
That was the Herbie, right?
Yeah, the corner made a good play and came off. Yeah. It's a flood the flat. We got 2 guys going in the flat. It's a 3-yard route, and as he's gaining ground to get to that, he gets hit by the corner. Yeah, that one was. But it's the same type of concept.
Yeah, there's a lot of outs, and maybe people see that and think, well, why would you run a 3-yard on 3rd and 7 or 3rd and 8? Seemed like there was a couple other ones that were short, but
I can comment on that Monday. I remember the last one on 3rd and 8 where we're trying to get the 4th down play with the manageable distance on 4th down.
Yeah, seemed like he played a lot of young guys. Obviously Bright got a lot of action. Talk about some of the young guys. That
Gerald
stepped
showed up tonight and did some good stuff. Rashad made a few catches.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the young guys.
Tobeck started for the first time on defense.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, we've got a few newcomers that we got some guys banged up and we got some guys hurt, and you're kind of trying to go down and find some guys that can to give you a spark. And I thought certainly those guys have played well. Rashad's played the whole year, obviously.
What do you tell the team after a game like this, which obviously you have to feel like it got away?
I got away in the middle of the end of the third quarter. Same thing I just said to you is, we move the ball on offense and then we bog down. We get past the 50 to the 40 again, and it was mistakes getting made and not executing. And then defensively, they ran through us like anything. We don't contain. We don't play the edge of the defense. Those kind of runs are going to happen on.
It might be hard to generalize, but in that third quarter, did you feel like you kind of went away from things or stopped executing, or was it a matter of them changing their defense?
No, they didn't change much. The hardest thing was the field position. I mean, it was like we were backed up the whole third quarter, so you were trying to generate some field position in a backed up offensive setting. We couldn't, we can't flip the field on punt a couple times, and I mean they were playing on the plus 45 to the minus 45 almost the whole second half.
Does that just catch up to your defense? I mean, you give them enough chances inside the.
He catches up to both sides of the ball. Both sides of the ball. Offense is trying to bang it out from a backed up situation, and the defense is playing on a shorter field. I think it does on both of them. Yeah.
So going into the bye, we'll ask you some more maybe big picture questions since you're going into a bye. How much do you self-reflect and change things going forward? I mean, how extreme, I guess, would it be?
Well, you're not going to go much extreme in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
And you've got 3 conference losses in a row by a touchdown, 11 points, and a touchdown.
Yeah.
It's a matter of executing. It's a matter of finishing. It's a matter of making better play calls, putting our kids in a better position. Yeah, there's going to be absolutely self-reflection. We always do that. Self-scout on both sides of the ball. What are we good at? What are we not good at? Lean towards the things we're good at. Be nice to get some guys healthy again and get some guys back with us.
Would it be something that you'd look at to maybe for you to stop calling plays or change something that extreme? That's kind of what I'm referring to.
I haven't thought about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else for Coach?
Nope.
Thanks, man. Okay. Tony, you want to jump in here real fast? Well, Tony, it's really hard to think about something like this after a game like this, but I mean, how satisfying was it to at least establish the running game there again in the first half? Because it's something you guys had obviously struggled with the previous 2 weeks.
Yeah, last 2 weeks, I was personally mad, and the whole line, they were upset that we didn't establish the run and get it going the last 2 weeks. And then I think I had like 20 rushing yards last 2 weeks, so we wanted to make a statement tonight. So.
Was this one of your most confident games, maybe? I mean, it seems like every time you got the ball, you were getting a good gain, and you seemed like you were running with confidence.
Yeah, I just had to get my swagger back and then get confidence. And I had a long talk with my brother, and he got me going. So, yeah.
What did you see out there defensive change-wise that Colorado State was able to make to slow you down there in the second half as a team? What adjustments did they make that you saw on the field?
Nothing really. We just hurt ourselves. So, yeah.
Do you ever, obviously you don't ask to come out of the game or anything, but do you feel like you can be a 3-down back, a guy that can carry the load as far as every series, or do you like coming out sometimes and getting the rotation kind of on the running back situation?
I feel like I could be an every down back, but because I catch the ball and do all that. But we have other good backs too, Juwan Hunt, Justin Hervey, and Devontae, but he was out today. But we have other good backs too, so it's not a downfall if I come out or not.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. Thanks, Tony.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, I don't even know how to explain this right now. Basically, it's just inexplicable to give up 21 points in the second half to a Colorado State team when, Boise State only scored 21 points the whole game, and Boise State's supposed to be by far the best team in the league. The defense played so well last week, and then this week, the second half, you give up 21 points, but like Coach Wells said, it kind of it's a matter of time when you're punting the ball with bad punts at that, and you're not moving the ball, and you're putting the ball to Colorado State. If you give them enough chances, they're going to take advantage of it eventually. They're going to score a touchdown eventually, and there were just holes. There were just holes on the defense. So, yeah, I don't know. I sometimes, I think after Aggie losses, I get a little. I don't know. I'm still in shock. I think I go into shock because especially after that first half, I expected the Aggies to come out and put their foot on their throats, put the Rams away, and they definitely 100% didn't even come close to doing that. And they did the exact opposite. They came out and just played horrible in the second half. So yeah, I don't even know what to say. I wish I did, but